Welcome to the Rochester Home and Garden Show preview. We're coming to you from the Rochester Riverside Convention Center, where this weekend, March 25th and 26th, you'll find everything you need to start that home improvement project. The Rochester Home and Garden Show is presented each year by the Rochester Home Builders Association, and it's really the kickoff to spring in our area. In the next half hour, we'll show you the latest in kitchens and baths, solutions for both indoor and outdoor living space, and something really fun, customized sheds for your backyard. We begin with a local business that understands that your outdoor living space is really an extension of your home. Pettis Pools and Patios has everything you need to get your spring plans underway.
I think spending time with your friends and family is really a priority in people's lives. My parents actually started the business back in 1962 out of their garage, and here we are 55 years later. I think people are looking to invest in something of quality that they will have for a long time to enjoy. They're making their outdoor rooms as nice as their indoor rooms. It really is an extension of your home now and not just an afterthought. The quality of the products you'll find here are definitely better than you can find in some other places. We have every style and color and options. Every piece you can think of, we can get it for you. We have a lot of product in all the different categories of furniture, indoor, outdoor, cast aluminum, all-weather wicker, wrought iron, anything you can think of really, we have it here. We also do a large special order business. So if you come in and you find a chair that you love, but it really is not your right color, we're happy to help customize it. We even go to your house with our fabric books and frame samples and help you. Things can look good, but how they're actually made, like what's under the hood, if you will, varies a lot from manufacturer to manufacturer, and that's a big difference between a retailer like us and a mass merchant retailer, is in the quality of the fabrics. Our staff is tremendous. We have people who have been with us for 30 plus years. A national magazine chose us as one of the top casual furniture retailers in the country. It is what we do, so it's not a side business for us. This is our passion. And we've also expanded to sort of complement your whole backyard lifestyle by offering kitchens, island grills, awnings. So we're not just patio furniture. We have all the fun accessories and pieces to kind of complete your backyard. It's not just a 5-piece, table and 4 chairs anymore. It's the fire pits, the chat sets, the deep seating that really look like indoor furniture and are certainly as comfortable as indoor furniture, but all made to stay outside. We see more business in fire pits every year. It's crazy. It definitely extends your time that you can enjoy the outside. I think Rochester is just really discovering the outdoor kitchen part. These last 2 years has seen significant growth in that one little segment. So I think they're learning it. Really, we were known for pools for so long, but hot tubs has grown and grown and grown and is now a very significant part of our overall picture. We have the traditional acrylic hot tubs that people, when you sort of say hot tub and an image pops into your mind, we certainly have that in every size, shape, price range imaginable. And then we have a really fun alternative that people don't know enough about, which are our soft tub portable hot tub. After you've had a hot tub and experienced a hot tub, you realize that perhaps you don't need 80 jets or pop-up televisions and all these fancy things, and you just really need a nice, quiet, reliable, comfortable place to relax. So soft tub gives you that alternative. They are comfortable because they're all made out of this special foam. So when you sit on a soft tub, you really feel like you're sitting on your couch, surrounded by jets and water. They're portable. They weigh less than 75 pounds when they're empty, so you or I could easily move it from place to place, or if we ever moved, we could take it with us. And they plug into a 110 outlet, which adds to the convenience. You don't have to go through finding an electrician and wiring the 220. The Home and Garden Show is really how our season kicks off. We ourselves feel the excitement of another season about to approach us, and we're always excited to show our new products to people. Every year we bring something new and different and fun. Honestly, the winter's long for us too. And it's fun to get back out there and see people and start interacting with people. And think about the summer that's coming, you know, another year. So we really love to just say hi to everybody and showcase our products and get people thinking about spring and summer.
Stop down to meet the folks from Pettis Pools and Patio. They have a huge display here on the second floor at the Riverside Convention Center. I'm joined now by Rick Herman, CEO of the Rochester Home Builders Association, and Rick, Julie Pettis really summed it up. The Rochester Home and Garden Show is really the kickoff to spring in our community.
It is, Robin. The Rochester Home Builders Association really enjoys bringing this show every year to the community. People can come down here, get great ideas for their home inside and out. They'll have all types of professionals that they'll be able to talk to one-on-one, touch and feel the products that they want for their home. We have wine tasting for the adults, we have clowns and face painting for the children. We have Edible Expo this year with a group of young students in our back section. We have a little bit of something for everyone.
There's also a neat exhibit that folks won't want to miss. It's called He Shed, She Shed. What is that all about?
That's kind of tough to say, I'll tell you. But He Shed, She Shed is a partnership with Woodtex and two TV personalities and two great organizations that we're going to give some money from this year's show.
That's great, Rick. We'll see you a little bit later on in the show. Thank you so much. We're going to find out more about those sheds coming up a little later in our show. Now, our journey is going to take us inside as we take a tour of Rochester Linoleum and Carpet One. This Rochester staple has always been a leader when it comes to top flooring options, but now they offer everything you need under one roof. Their designers can create your dream kitchen, bath, or closets.
My father was a dedicated businessman and parent. Loved the business, loved to satisfy customers and service. His motto was presentation of product. Our stores always were designed and fit with state-of-the-art product. It'll be 65 years this April. The dedication of being a family business in the hometown of Rochester is important to us, and I think that we offer a lot to the community and with product and service. We have a Webster location where we're sitting today. Jefferson Road is from the late 60s. That is the oldest of the chain. Then our Victor location, and then Canandaigua. All of them are state-of-the-art showrooms. Back in the 90s, we joined Carpet One, which is a co-op that is worldwide, which brings us state-of-the-art products and warranties that are unheard of. We felt that we needed to grow and diversify into the kitchen and bath because today people just don't have the time.
Sometimes some of our long-standing customers who've come in over the years come in and say, wow, I had no idea that you do kitchens and baths. So it's kind of a nice surprise to them. We've been a carpet and flooring specialist for many, many years, and the addition of the kitchen and bath division has been a great addition. People walk in and realize, hey, I can pick everything out under one roof. We can pull everything together. The flooring specialist and the kitchen designers work together to pull everything together for the customer. I feel really privileged to meet our customers and just listen to them, hear their story, what they want in their new kitchen, what might be working for them or not working for them in their present kitchen or bath. Listening is probably your best asset as a designer. People are adding islands and wanting a lot of seating around their islands, so that everybody can come into the kitchen and hopefully not get into the cooking space. They like to gather there and just chat. It's comfortable, it's informal. We're seeing the walk-in showers be big, larger walk-in showers. Serenity is key to the design. People want to really relax in their home. Seeing a space come to life that you've designed for somebody is great, not only for the customer, but for us as well as designers.
We want a client, we don't want a customer. We want a return, we want a customer that we can They know they can call us and we can take care of them at any time. Let's say you're just looking for flooring, now you don't have to leave to go grab a sample of a cabinetry because we have all the cabinet samples that the salesperson or designer can pull that sample and bring it over to the flooring or bring the flooring over to the cabinetry. It just helps the customer be comfortable with their selection. And again, time is so important to people today. It's just less time for them to drive around. And with our expertise with the project management and installation and handling all facets of the remodeling, I don't think anybody can do it as well as we do it. It's just a complete process that we do. It's probably over 500 years of experience. I mean, I just don't think you're going to find that anywhere else in Rochester. The experience that we have, our salespeople are definitely the best and qualified. And the training that we do with our co-op that we belong to, state-of-the-art, continuous training. I think he would be thrilled to see where we've taken this business and diversified it in a complete home and kitchen and bath remodeling. I like the home show because it educates people of things that they may not have seen before. We bring always new and things that are state-of-the-art. We're the doctor of flooring and remodeling, and we want to prescribe the right product for you. We're a walking library of product, and that's what we're here for.
Stop by and meet with the folks at Rochester Linoleum and Carpet One. They have a huge exhibit here on the second floor at the Riverside Convention Center this weekend. Their professionals will be on hand, and they promise to have some unique ideas for your home. We're here to solve your problems. That's the motto behind Matthews & Fields Lumber. This family business is dedicated to helping you with your project, big or small.
If you're going to build a wood structure, we have pretty much everything you need from the day you start until the day you're all done. Matthews & Fields is what's called a professional lumberyard. We primarily focus on contractors who make a living doing things with wood. People that are doing renovations, window replacements, additions, new residential construction, large apartment buildings. We also love to sell to the individual. Matthews & Fields is about people. We view our customers as important, we view our employees as important, that all of those things come together to make our business a success. We have dimension lumber, we have moldings, we have windows, we make a variety of components, we make stairs, we hang door units, interior door units and exterior door units. We make structural components at the store in Henrietta, which are mostly what's called trusses, and we have a variety of engineered wood products. Andersen Windows is a big part of our business.
Really, windows are probably the most used product in the house. So you look through a window, you open the window in the summer, it's the first thing you see usually when you pull up the driveway to your home. Under the umbrella of Andersen, we've got a good, better, best, from a vinyl through the 400 series all the way up to an architectural collection. So we really have everything from your starter home or replacement window up to the most discerning. The
product line has expanded tremendously in the last 20 years, where we can sell a window that's good for a modest home, or we can sell a window that's for a really beautiful, expensive home.
I was introduced to them through a contractor at our first house, and we wanted to do some remodeling, and he was, that was his go-to. The same people have been working there for years, and I know them all by name. And when I would start to, let's say, order a bunch of windows with somebody there, they would always be there when I would go. You just don't get that at the big box places. You don't know who's going to be there when you go.
We love helping people solve their problems. If you want to build something that's special, it's unique, for us to figure out what we can help you with to make your project special is what we want to do. It's that part of the business that we all love doing.
Stop down and visit with Matthews & Fields this weekend to talk about your spring project. They're here to listen. And now something a little fun. As part of this year's Home and Garden Show, 13 Wham, Scott Hetzko, and Jennifer Johnson are helping to raise money for Golisano Children's Hospital and the Finger Lakes Donor Recovery Network. Let's find out more about the big attraction to this year's show, something we call He Shed, She Shed.
He shed, she shed. It's hard to say. There's an incredible need for organ donation, for people to sign up and become a donor. I had a heart transplant. It'll be 18 months right around the home show. If we can do anything that weekend at the home show inside that shed is sign people up like crazy. That's the goal that day and those 2 days.
Our theme for our shed is weather related, and it's going to have a very rustic, earthy type look to it. something that might appeal more to a man.
I had no clue, and when Leona and I got together, we just kind of said, you know, she was kind of like, all right, what are you thinking? And I gave her some general thoughts, and then she just went zing with ideas.
And when they said this will benefit my favorite charity, Golisano Children's Hospital, I'm all in. When our daughter was born, she was not expected to survive a few hours, if a few days. This place gave me time to know a daughter that I probably wouldn't have known much past a few hours or a few days. I'm beyond grateful for that. It was pretty easy to figure out the idea.
So I'm always working with clients to help them create that comfortable, functional space within their home. This is the exact same thing, it's just in the backyard. I can't wait to see the faces when they look in and see what we've put together.
She took my basic vision and put the details to it. It's gone beyond my wildest expectations. I hope that people will think of a woman in their life and realize the gem that she is. And this shed is a gem. And so I hope they'll want to buy a gem for their gem.
And wait till you see what the inside of these sheds look like. Jennifer and Scott did a great job. Consider coming down to the show and taking a tour and making a bid or a donation. Painting your house or inside walls is a tough job. That's why CertaPro Painters says leave it to the experts. Their staff works with you to make sure you get your job done right. And they also have a few options that may surprise you.
Well, we're a residential and commercial painting company. We do inside and outside painting. For a lot of folks, painting is personal. It's going to be a different job for each person. In the summertime, we're going to have probably about 8 crews in operation. And from a production standpoint, we can probably get you booked in and started within about 2 weeks. We are a company. We're not just a guy in a truck. We have legal labor, insurance, payroll. We pay our taxes. We also delve into a couple other fields such as flooring in regards to epoxy floors. So we'll do garages, commercial flooring, some nice wide open spaces, anything from an industrial machine shop to, say, a restaurant that has dining room tables and chairs. With the different flooring, there's some really interesting options out there these days in the world of epoxy. Some of the reflector coatings that we do, it looks like melted marble that goes down the ground. And each and every single one is 100% unique. They look absolutely phenomenal. And you can also have some timeless classic pieces too that have a kind of a contemporary marble look to it as well.
As soon as I saw them, I fell in love, and it was a matter of like, what color am I going to pick? Everybody that goes through the spa portion of our salon literally looks at the floor and says, what is that? That is so cool. It's so unique. I've never seen anything like it.
They were amazing to work with, first and foremost, and I mean, the end product, the end result is just like mind-blowing. It was so easy, honestly. I basically told them kind of the vibe that I wanted, gave them a few ideas, and they ran with it and knocked it out of the park.
I've been doing the home show ever since they actually started at the Riverside Convention Center. It's a good crowd, there's a lot of folks. Painting walls is super not sexy. It's just very, bland, and I mean, we love doing it, but in order to bring folks in a little bit more, our display booths are going to have a lot of our artwork on display and also a lot of our flooring options, which it's pretty unique, and not a lot of folks think that it's even something that you could possibly do on a floor. And they look and say, like, what is this? Kind of have to go through the explanation process, say like, yeah, this can go on a floor, you can do it on a countertop, tables.
You can visit with the experts at CertaPro Painters this weekend. They have a huge display on the first floor here at the Convention Center. They'll have some of their many options that will simply amaze you of what can be done in your home. They also have some fun for the kids. Now, the next business we want to share with you is unique to the Rochester Home and Garden Show. They're not about beautiful kitchens, baths, and patios. Stop by and talk with the team at Comprehensive Mold Management. They'll help ease your mind about the health concerns you may be having about your home.
Mold is in most people's homes, believe it or not. It's just maybe you don't know it. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you have a mold problem, it is best to address it as early as possible, because if you address it earlier, the less expensive it will be to get it fixed. One of the biggest questions we get when we come into people's houses is, are you a franchise? And we're not. It's a family-operated business. My wife works here, I'm the owner. I wanted to build this business based on all the things I hated about other businesses. We have people here that answer the phone. They set up the appointment for you right while you're there on the phone with them. Our guy comes out, He provides an estimate for you right there, right on the spot. We went into a house yesterday where the lady came right up to me and said, you know, I'm going to hire you, regardless of without even looking at anything in her house. We're hiring you because of your great reviews that you have. We're a one-stop shop. We can do just about anything. We can do excavation, we can do waterproofing, we can do drainage, we can remodel your bathroom for you, we can remodel your kitchen for you. You know, we're acting as a general contractor for them, so they're not having to call multiple companies, and that's what sets us aside from all my competition. You know, I am more of a common sense mold remediation contractor. We're going to come in and we're going to find out what the problem is. I think they're expecting this huge, expensive bill to come out and fix their homes, and I would say that 80% of the people that we talk to, that after we quote something, are pleasantly surprised at how reasonable it is to get the work done. And even if it is a case where it's something that's terribly expensive or can be very expensive, we have great interest-free financing programs to go up to 3 years. There's nothing more gratifying than when you have a customer that says, my child is sick. We come out to the house, we investigate, we find the problem. After the work is completed, they'll send you a nice email that says, I can't tell you how happy my daughter is healthy again. And there's nothing that's more important than that to me.
Along with financing and a lifetime warranty, Comprehensive Mold Management also offers free mold testing in your home. Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care has proudly been serving the Rochester community for 25 years. Their expertise will be on full display here at the Convention Center this weekend. Their unique blend of horticultural expertise and environmentally friendly practices makes them a Rochester favorite for some of the best lawn care, landscape, and hardscape in the area. Their Penfield Garden Center is a gardener's paradise with a helpful staff and a great combination of trees, plants, and even art. Broccolo creates everything from simple patios to elaborate kitchens and fire pits, all designed to help Rochesterians enjoy our precious few months of warm weather. Their team offers the knowledge and experience to create beautiful hardscapes, guaranteed to stand the test of time.
We're standing here on about 500 square foot of Pennsylvania bluestone patio that we installed for the homeowners. They had a small, useless paver patio that they weren't taking advantage of, and we gave them a whole new outdoor living space with fire pit and sitting walls, and really increased the value of their property and gave them a whole outdoor experience that they were missing before. A lot of people use these as outdoor kitchens, outdoor seating areas, outdoor entertainment space, moving their indoor living outside, and it just adds more square footage to your living space and your property, and overall makes it worth more. Really what we've done is we've created a whole outdoor living space here that they didn't have before. And it's really turned out to be a remarkable addition to their lifestyles. So when they come out and after they have dinner and stuff, they can sit around the fire pit and enjoy toasting marshmallows and having the neighbors over and enjoying their evenings. So we're installing a concrete paver walkway on a crushed stone foundation that eliminates the frost heaving aspects that we have here in Rochester. This walkway is going to be pretty much maintenance free when we get done with it. The final installation step is sweeping it in with a polymeric sand that prevents weeds and ants and stuff from getting in between the pavers and causing any unnecessary movement in those. So if you're interested in a project like this one or have any hardscaping project in mind, give Broccolo a call and we'd be glad to come out and consult with you on it.
Stop by their display here at the Riverside Convention Center to find out more about their personalized lawn care, a landscape you can be proud of, or for advice on the perfect plants for your project. Earlier this month, we were reminded how our winter weather makes us vulnerable to a power outage. Home Power Systems is an exhibit you won't want to miss this weekend. Within seconds of an outage, their professionally installed automatic standby generators kick on, and you don't even know you've lost power.
All we do are standby generators. We don't do anything else. Our focus is strictly on automatic standby generators, residential, and of course our commercial power side. So in part of building our new 15,000 square foot facility here, 1,500 square foot is our state-of-the-art showroom. You can take a look at our generator monitoring center. We have portables that you can look at, and all of our product lines are listed right here in our facility. We feel a sense of obligation because what we install, standby generators, they turn on and run when you're the most vulnerable. When the power does go out, and we know there's thousands of our generators running out there, there's a sense of pride to know that we're comforting and taking care of those families. One of the great things about having our facility here is our warehouse. We are a Power Pro premier dealer within Generac. Basically that means there's 5,300 Generac dealers throughout the United States. we're top 20 in the United States, 6 years in a row. And with that, with our focus, is we are able to stock not only product, but also our parts and materials to make sure that we're able to execute that job immediately. Of any company really comes down to its employees. We spend a lot of time with our technicians. We self-train our technicians. Yes, they go to school out of state and get their certifications, but we want to make sure our technicians are trained properly from what we see, and that's extremely important.
The training is nonstop. It's something new every day. Even working in the field for the last 10, 11 years, you're still learning every day. I personally just finished my certifications last week, recertified for another 2 years. We stay on top of that for all the brands that we work on, all the bulletins that come out. We're constantly staying trained and staying in contact with the manufacturers to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to stuff like that.
I am a perfectionist when it comes to installation. That means level on the gas pipe painted, electrical done, and that I think that that is a lost trade, especially in the residential side of things. If somebody's going to do work in my home, I want it to be professional. I want to know about the product. I want to know the salespeople. I want to be able to come and look at it, and the work better be done correctly. And I always do that. I put myself in the shoes of the customer, and that's the way that we kind of revolve around our sales and installation procedures.
Most people, it's a job, it's a career. I enjoy getting up, coming to work. I enjoy my customers every day. That's the real reason. I get to meet 4 or 5 different people every day, go to their house, meet their animals. You know, it's all the small stuff like that I get to enjoy out of the job every day.
We have developed a monorail transport system that we move our generators around. Our generators weigh about 350 pounds. They are so easy to damage. It's so easy to hurt somebody moving that thing. We have perfected the method, also our lift carts. So our monorail lifts them in place, we set them in place with our lift carts, and there it is. It's not scratched, it's not dented, and what you paid for is right there in your backyard.
A successful installation today for a repeat customer. They have a generator at their business with us and have found a lot of value in using it when the power goes out to keep their business up and running, the cash flow coming in. Now we're backing up their whole house. Great solution and 100% peace of mind.
Our operations department, all of our administrative staff, oh my gosh, everybody just gives their 100%, and that is all reflected in our service to our customers. Please come to our showroom. Our showroom has everything here. We'd love to show you the operation of these generators. Stop on by.
Rick Herman, CEO of the Rochester Home Builders Association, joins us once again. And Rick, you know, this Home and Garden Show can't come at a better time considering all that awful weather we had the beginning of March.
That's right, Robin. For over 85 years, the Rochester Home Builders Association has been there not only for its members, doing education and training, but also advocates for the consumer. If people come down to the show this weekend, they'll be able to find all the home pros here at the Rochester Riverside Convention Center.
What else does the association do for the community?
The association is best known for Homerama, which is debuted every other year at this point, as well as the Rochester Home and Garden Show that actually started in the 1940s.
We talked a little bit about the earlier part of the show, that this is really the kickoff to spring. Encourage folks to come down and really see what's going to be down here.
It is. There's lots of repairs out there to people's homes with the storms, and this is a great place to get ideas as well as meet all the professionals.
Thanks, Rick. We hope you enjoyed this preview of the Rochester Home and Garden Show. We look forward to seeing you this weekend, March 25th and 26th, here at the Riverside Convention Center. Thanks so much for watching.